Concrete Queens stuff.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yo, that is insane.
This is insane.
Is
what are
this-
the odds? Wait, what?
Dude, what are the chances, bro? What's good, y'all? This is Yuno Lee with No Stylist, the show where we break down your favorite music personality styles and make an outfit for their wardrobe. Today, we have 42 CEO.
42 CEO!
What's up, 42 in the building? I'm excited. I'm kind of fitted up right now, but I know I can get way more fitted up. Definitely way more fitted up.
You have like an iconic like dress shirt, bow tie type of look, but can you break down the fit you're wearing right now?
Oh, okay, right now it's kind of, I don't want to say sloppy, but like I actually just got off of like a sleep stream. So I was, I'm on Twitch, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was up all night with my Twitch chat, just vibing, listening to new music. But I woke up like 2-3 hours ago, just put on some, Nike shoes that I have in the closet. These are some Gap sweatpants, very comfortable. I'm always like kind of into the comfort stuff. I feel like that's important.
Okay.
And then actually this is from a brand that just sent this to me. I think they're called Neglect. A lot of like the tees that I wear are like brand sent nowadays. So like, I love repping what people send me.
And would you say you're usually rocking with like the streetwear or like oversized type of look? Or...
Yeah, I like oversized, like streetwear. That's kind of like my vibe. I'm not really like knowledgeable about that sort of stuff.
Got you.
I think I want to be in the future. It's just like, it takes time. You gotta like really like learn it and get into it. But I think that's like kind of my style, my look, honestly, that I want to go for.
Got you. So you would say you put like comfortability over like aesthetic?
Yeah.
So I think when we're building an outfit, there's two ways that we could go. One, we can find a piece that you really like and then build the outfit around that.
Okay.
Or your legs take up most of your body, most of your proportions. So we could either find a pair of pants and then like style the outfit based off of that. So we can go like two routes, whichever one.
Yeah, I think I like the piece route. Like the piece that I like and then kind of just going off that.
That's like usually how I start the day too.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Like, I'm excited, bro. We're gonna get you dripped out there.
I know, we're gonna get dripped. I'm very excited.
Are you looking for anything in particular, or like how you trying to like experiment with like a new style, or?
Yeah, well, honestly, like I'm kind of down to just go like kind of not crazy, but like I'm very, I would say, like no diss to myself, but like pretty bland, like when it comes to this stuff, right? I think it's because like I'm busy, I'm always on the move.
Nah, for real.
But I feel like I want to like kind of do something like maybe not necessarily like super colorful, but something like very new. Yo, what?
Yo, is
what
this?
are the odds? Wait, what?
Dude, what are the chances, bro?
Show the camera, please.
Wait,
Our centerpiece.
what?
Oh my goodness.
Yo, I mean, like, it's like kind of a have to,
You
right?
kinda,
the
like,
have
bro.
to. Wait, what are the odds?
Actually, what are the odds, bro?
What?
I swear we did not put this like right here, bro.
Yes, oh my gosh, we have to do that. What the hell?
So it's like no secret that you're a huge Carti fan.
Yeah.
Can you kind of walk us through like meeting him and like what that whole experience was
It
like?
was insane, I'm not gonna lie. So, like, literally happened this week. Basically, he was at the BET Awards performing. I watched that on stream, Kai Sinat, shout out to him. He had a fantastic stream covering it. And then after, I did a little stream where I was at the club that he was performing after. And I'm like, this is my chance to beat him because it's gonna be like a smaller venue, not stadium, right? That's damn near impossible. So we were there for like, honestly, 4 hours at the club. Like he was getting in his car, leaving this club, and he stayed in his car, but like the car stopped when he was leaving the parking lot, and he rolled down his window a little bit, and he told his like car driver security, like say, get 42. So then they all just started screaming 42, like the security and two of the security guards did.
Yeah.
And so I walk up to the front, Carti undoes like the window a little bit more, and then he daps me up. I love you, bro, you're the ghost, oh my God. That was honestly all I got, because like the security kind of pushed me out after that, because I was getting pretty excited, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it was a crazy moment, honestly. I was still like shocked. I'm still like kind of shocked, honestly. I'm like, damn, that actually happened, because I was convinced it wasn't gonna happen, not gonna lie. I didn't really think he was like totally rocking with me, so it's really cool to see. It's honestly because of Gio.
Dude, but he like asked for you too, which is
yeah,
like,
that was
that's
crazy. That was a crazy
That's a
part,
shout out.
honestly.
All right, so I think it's safe to say that Mr. 42 has found his
My shirt, that's my shirt,
piece.
easily. Yeah.
So we are gonna be styling his look today off of this shirt right here. Definitely
Centerpiece.
Oversized and 150. I don't know if that's a steal or not, but low-key, it's worth, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it, honestly. It's clean. It's a nice like white and black. I feel like there's a lot we can do with this. I don't know what yet, but like there's a lot we can run with it.
Okay.
So we'll figure it out.
So I'm thinking, you know, since the shirt is like so baggy, like we gotta go with the baggy pants too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
For sure.
I like that idea.
And then maybe we can find some accessories, like maybe like a belt or like some sunnies, something that just like, you know, up your drip a little bit. So pretty recently, you went crazy viral on Instagram for that super hard fit you posted.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's a little different from your normal style. Can you sort of walk us through where that fit is from, how that pic even came to be? Because I feel like that's a pretty like legendary fit pic.
Thank you. Honestly, it was kind of a interesting story. I had no intentions of like even posting that photo like a day prior to that happening, because what had happened was I was hit up by Flair, who's like a brand, and they have a lot of hoodies and stuff like that, and they wanted me to model with them. And they're like, we're gonna get you dripped out, like Balenciaga. I don't even know what the pants were from, but like pants, stuff like that.
Yeah, you had the Balenci boots on, I think.
Yeah, and then I had some other like really cool pants on that I've never worn anything like that before. They basically told me, you know, we're gonna take some photos of you, and that's it. And they took some photos of me, and I was like, damn, these are fire. And I was showing them like, I feel like I should post this, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, I mean, shit, like we don't really, it's up to you, whatever. I was like fuck it, honestly, I'll post it. And so I posted it, and yeah, it just went crazy. I think the thing is like, it's kind of a shock factor because a lot of people are not used to seeing me in drip like that. Like I'm, you know, in the bow tie normally, the suit and tie, kind of coming more professional. And if I'm not, then I'm on stream just in like, you know, some stuff like this. So seeing me in that fit, like it was just kind of crazy to them, I think. So they were like, what?
I think I had like the same reaction too. Like when I saw, I was like, I honestly thought it was AI generated at first. I was like, dog,
yeah.
Yo, AI's getting a little too good right now. Do you think you're gonna continue with like the sort of like fit pic, like Instagram feed?
I don't know,
you post like a lot of, you know, you post like 30 times a day across like different platforms.
I post a lot.
I feel like Instagram posts, like when you do, it's like, it's gotta be something special,
yeah, right? I'm not gonna lie, like if we kind of get fitted out, like this might be like a fit. I'm not gonna lie, like, cause
Downtown
this
TV.
is crazy. Like,
up.
Kind of works because I met Carti this week, so it's like I am music. I don't know, and I feel like I've never seen someone in this shirt besides Carti. Like I'm trying to think, like I don't even know how this is like out. Like I'm actually genuinely confused, like how this is like in this store right now. But I mean, we found it. It was fate, I guess. So.
Oh, yeah. So like you mentioned, you post damn near like 30 times a day across different platforms. You got Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, you're on Sound Maps as well.
Yeah.
And you have a sports account.
Yeah.
How do you manage all of that content, dude? Because I know you've said like, you know, it's easy to feel burnt out, especially when you're doing all that. What is your secret sauce to like just managing all of that? I'm
very passionate about what I do and the posts and everything like that. But I also think too, like, it's a lot of work ethic over time, but I think it's like the perfect mixture of both those things. Like I'm very passionate about what I post. Like when, you know, news happens, for instance, they're actually about to announce a Summer Smash edition, which I kind of like leaked or whatever. I didn't leak, but I was told to leak it. It's gonna be Ken Carson, and they're about to post that like in like 20 minutes. And so I'm gonna be like breaking news on that. And that's like something that I just enjoy so much. Like I love being the one to like, you know, break the news. Like it's not a job for me. Like that's just like what excites me as a person. Like my background is in, I'd say, journalism a little bit. And so like journalism's always been my kind of like bread and butter. So like there's that, you know, being passionate, but then also I think just I'm fortunate enough to have like pretty strong work ethic to, you know, always be consistently posting. But there are times where I'm like burnt out, I'm tired, I'm not totally feeling it. So just when those moments happen, it's hard for me to want to take a break, but it's important for me to take a break because like if I push myself too hard, I'm human like everyone else. If we push ourselves too hard, then we honestly end up probably like quitting or, you know, like really taking a long break, falling off like in terms of the work ethic. So I think it's really important. Can I ask like what your daily average screen time is for people who are wondering? I don't think it's too, well, I mean, I don't know what crazy and crazy
you're
is
also
now.
Like, you know, you've mentioned before that you always want to be the source for like any type of news. Do you have a sort of like, let's say anxiety about like, you know, not being quick enough about the reporting? Yeah, low key. Okay. I do, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think sometimes like, I've been fortunate enough to be very fast on news. I guess actually, do you want to take a guess what you think this is my daily average over the last week? Daily average? I mean, drop your guesses in the comments below. I'm gonna say a calm feel like 11 hours.
11
okay. hours.
8.5 hours.
8.5 hours?
Yeah, 8.5 hours. But that's normally the average, honestly. I think when Carti dropped though, it was like damn near 12 hours. I'm not gonna lie, like I was on my phone.
Honestly, I feel like this is like, do you fuck with pink?
Yeah, I like pink. What does it say on that? I don't even know what. Concrete Queens.
Compton. Hey, shout out California. Shout out SoCal.
That's pretty cool, honestly. I kind of like that.
For
but
sure.
I like I think the pink is low-key standing out a little bit, like more.
And also, like, since we have the pink hat,
yeah.
we could either get like some colorful ass pants.
Yeah, okay.
Or we could like stick to the sort of like monochrome, like black and white.
Yeah.
And then have this as like this and this is sort of like your statement.
Definitely.
Like, pieces, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy.
Yo, that is insane.
This is insane. Yeah,
right,
that's
shopping
that's
tip.
out my thing.
You gotta take like a quick scan of the store. If you see anything that catches your eye, like anime shorty over here, you know, you gotta keep it in the logs. You know what I'm saying?
That's a bit crazy though. Like,
it's definitely loud, bro. It's definitely loud.
I think right here, there's like some crazy pants. I don't know, dude. These, oof. Maybe this is like more of a concert fit for me. Crazy bow tie plus like pants like this. I'm fine with that, honestly.
So, you know, within your community, you have something called aura charts. For people who don't know what aura charts are, could you like briefly explain like what that whole concept is?
It's kind of crazy to explain, but it's kind of like, and someone actually at Rolling Loud had given me this idea like a year ago. I'm coming up on a year actually, I think this or next week, but they were telling me like, you know, there's billboard charts, there's like charts for all the sales and numbers in the world, but you should make, you know, some charts on maybe a more subjective thing. And I think aura was kind of like a key word going around. Like it was a word that a lot of people were using a lot at that time. I think aura like is something people still talk about, people still say, but it's gotten a little less relevant. But I wanted to create like charts that was more subjective and kind of like more conversation building. So I thought it'd be funny just to do. Sometimes I troll with it, honestly. Okay. Sometimes I, you know, move some artists higher than maybe they should be, but it's just fun, honestly. It's a weekly thing, and it always like causes a lot of like conversation. People always love just talking about it.
So what I wanted to ask you was like, if you were to create an aura chart, but for personalities in the underground scene, who would you like rank like for you know, right now?
Okay. I'm honestly like an initial like top 5, easily Mwell for sure. He's got like, he goes into a room, everyone's like knowing Mwell, it's crazy, it's aura for sure. Okay, Geo, aka Geology shit, he's funny. I don't know, he's just so like random, but like in the best way possible. So like he's, you know, he's got crazy aura. I'd say Dabo too for sure. I mean the interactions with Carti, it's like
like he got the jacket
undeniable.
from Carti too.
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
Whole, like,
I think Fruit Snacks is really funny. I love Fruit Snacks. There's some aura there, you know, the music is interesting for sure. She's funny, honestly. I'd say we're pretty good friends. And then honestly too, last one, I don't know if he counts as underground really, but like Blackboy Max, like he's just doing it different. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, think about like this too. It's crazy. He's like taking a break from streaming and everyone's wondering where he is. Like it's crazy.
Like just disappeared after saying like, yo, I'm gonna stream every day for like a year.
Exactly, yeah. So everyone's like confused and like, sounds weird, but it's like low-key aura, you know what I mean? Like he just disappeared, everyone's like, yo, where is he? Like, it's like kind of like a Carti move, especially, it's way lower, you know? Like it's not like he's up there with Carti, but like, it's kind of aura, not gonna lie. So like top 5, I'd say.
But how do you think like, you know, in terms of your own content and your branding, like how do you sort of manage like your own aura and like, you know, do you ever want to be like, yo, like I want to like be like nonchalant and mysterious, or are you always just like the expressive like, yo, you know,
like crazy, That's a really good question. I think honestly, like at first, honestly, when I really didn't have like a lot going for me with the content, I kind of had envisioned and dreamed like, oh, maybe I can, you know, be on that cool like type of way with, you know, my favorite artists like Carti, like Travis is kind of like that too a little bit. And then I think like as I realized like just kind of being myself, but like a little bit more energized was working, like I was like, you know, I'm just gonna keep like doing my thing because I enjoy, you know, talking and yapping and being pretty crazy. Like, and I don't know, like for any haters out there, like as sad as this is to say, like that Carti reaction, despite, you know, being cringe or whatever, like that was genuine. Like that was like, I was tweaking. Like I was not like actually making that shit up. So I feel like that's just who I enjoy to be. And I feel like if I was trying to be someone else, then I wouldn't enjoy doing the content stuff. So like I feel like that's kind of the best route for me to go, honestly, for as long as I plan to do this stuff. So honestly.
I like how it's coming from just like, you know, all your interactions and even like, you know, the way that you act online, like it's coming from a very like genuine place.
Thank you.
I think that's something that the underground like definitely needs. So.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of negativity, so I always want to be super positive about, you know, what's going on with the news and everything.
All right, so speaking of Ken Carson, you about to break the news on something big right now.
Yeah, Ken Carson is getting added to Summer Smash lineup, and yeah, we're about to make a video right now. It's gonna be insane. He's getting added to Sunday, and he's gonna be right before Young Thug. So he's basically headlining, right at headlining, I'd say. So.
All right, we get to see live right now how 42 makes his videos, and first he was on Twitter, now he's on TikTok. He's on the green screen.
Exactly, yeah, right here.
Screenshot ready.
You guys can see the little green screen. Got it ready. All right. Breaking news! Ken Carson has officially been added to the Summer Smash lineup. He will be performing on Sunday, right before headlining artist Young Thug. I can't wait to see him. I told you guys that there'd be a massive artist added to the Summer Smash lineup. You guys didn't believe me. You thought it might not be coming, but look, it's here. Ken Carson, I'm ready to see you next week. All right, that's the video.
It only takes you one take?
Yeah, unless I like mess up sometimes. Like it's pretty fast.
Crazy. No edits or not. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Honestly, sometimes it will. I think like when I'm, you know, preparing for news, sometimes I'll take a lot of the comments of like what people are saying. I think that's kind of been a recent thing for me. That's kind of been one of the ways I've tried to elevate my content a little bit. I think the focus is elevating the Twitch streams, that's a priority, but for like the Instagram, the breaking news, stuff like that, I really want to try to include like other people's opinions on it. And so that's really important to me.
And like
honestly.
for the other people's like opinions, is that like majority coming from your chat, or is it coming from like other like?
It mostly coming from like Twitter commentary, because they're always the fastest, but I will take my chat. And then also too, I utilize Instagram broadcast channel.
The nephews?
Yeah, the nephews, yeah, that's crazy, yeah, nephews. I use that a lot for like polling on like what people think, and also just like what people are saying response-wise to certain news, so.
Gotcha.
That's, yeah, super big for me.
Yo, these are so hard though, like honestly.
Yeah, they're definitely interesting, honestly.
Yeah.
They'll fit for sure. They should fit. These don't fit.
Hashtag super unfortunately, even though the piece is so hard, a little tight on the hamstrings, we're looking for something a little baggier.
Thighs too thick.
So, no, he got the thunder thighs. But, all right, what do we think about the basketball shorts? This is very Carti-esque.
Yeah. Jersey, Carti, I like it honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go try it on. Oh, bro. So Yoji Yamamoto, like Japanese designer.
Yeah.
Like all the archive heads like go crazy over this shit.
This is kind of it.
Yeah, that would look
like
crazy if
it's
you
black
did
and white too.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, let's try it on.
Yeah.
Let's go with like a frat type of look, you know what I'm saying?
Yo. I kind of fuck with that.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. And then it probably
Maybe like tuck the shirt in a little bit, like in the front or something. Yeah, let's try these on. High key. You fuck with them?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, for the accessories, we got two options. Option 1, option 2.
Give it a go.
Oh. But,
I think we found it.
yeah, bro. I think this is the look, right?
Stayed under budget too, right? I think. I don't know. Actually, I don't know for sure. Honestly, I don't want to jinx it.
No, okay, the shirt was worth it.
Yeah.
So worth it.
Is this the Island music?
Yeah.
How the hell did you guys even get this?
I don't know. I wasn't here when this came in, but it hasn't been here very long.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We like vultures, bro.
Yeah, we are.
All right, y'all. This is the final look that we've created. We got the Yoji hat on the top.
Yes,
some
sir.
cool ass sunnies. I am music.
Yes.
Shirts. And then
Very
we got
clean.
like the NBA, you know, the basketball
USA
shorts.
jersey
and
for
then
Carti.
42 got the sneakers on. I was messing
Yeah.
with them from the beginning, so you know,
cool.
had to keep them on.
Small vibe.
So, 42, I got some final questions for us to sort of wrap up the interview shopping process. So I wanted to ask, where do you see yourself in like 5 years, 10 years down the line in like your career currently?
There's a lot of things I want to continue, and there's a lot of things I want to build. I think the continuing is being the source for people in terms of rap news. I think a lot of people like identify me with the underground, but I really want to be in kind of this whole rap sphere of news, and I want to continue being a source within the rap news scene. So I think there's that, but then also too, I think it's elevating what I'm doing with streaming. So, you know, kind of more IRL segments. So I think streaming's a big priority, continue what I'm doing. And then I think honestly in the future, I would love to kind of work with a lot of like artists and labels in terms of like, you know, dropping some music together, maybe something like that. I think it'd be cool. You know, not really like the focus of what I'm doing, but just a cool little side passion project, so.
Got you. Yeah. And like speaking of passion projects, what's something that like, you know, you've always wanted to do, like whether that's with your career or like a passion project like you said, but that like, you know, you're maybe like too scared to follow through with, or like, you know, just been, you know, you got a lot going on, so.
I think there's like a few things. The two main things that are kind of just like some fun things. So first one, I want to host a show like completely. Like I've kind of been like a host, but I kind of want like my own show, like a concert, something like that, with like a lot of cool artists, stuff like that. But then also too, I've never tried it, so it's new, but I want to DJ for a like a set. I've had a few offers and stuff like that, but like it's not really a fact of like me being too nervous or just like too scared or something. It's more of like I've been so busy, but I really want to be able to DJ a set like before like an artist goes.
Do you know how to use like a DJ board, like record
Nah, that's
box?
the thing. I'd have to learn. But but what I kind of like envision is like me going through the learning process with my stream, and then like learning, and then, you know, just having fun with it. Like I'm definitely not gonna be the best, but as long as I'm not horrific at it, then that'll be fun. So.
Got you. And today, you know, we've built a legendary fit to add to your wardrobe. If you could see anyone in, you know, the underground rap scene, or like just anyone in the rap scene, music in general, who would you want to see on No Stylist?
Yeah, I think there's two people, artist and creator. I really want to see. I know he has an amazing fit, like all the time, like he's always fitted up, but I want to see him well, because I just want to see like his creative process behind like, you know, the styling and stuff like that, and like maybe like get him in some like crazy new stuff, because he's always rocking some crazy stuff, but I just want to keep seeing him rock crazy stuff, so that'd be really cool. And well, you got to do it, bro. And then artist wise, I really want to see Molly Santana, because I really fuck with like her fits as well, and she has like a really creative mind behind it, like with the masks and stuff like that. She does like Rolling Loud performance, and she did a few other performances too, and I want to see like her breakdown too, because I feel like, and this is just like a regular statement about Molly Santana, I feel like she's slept on in terms of music, but also with her intelligence. I feel like she's a very intelligent person, and a lot of people don't really give her credit for that. Like, I'll just say this, like behind the scenes, like she's really fucking smart. She talks a lot about like, you know, her plans, what she wants to do, strategy, and I feel like seeing her, you know, pick out a fit will be sick. Like honestly, it'd be really cool. So
I think a lot of her looks are very like authentic and like unique to herself.
And she seems to be really knowledgeable too.
Yeah. Almost every stream you give some like inspirational words to your chat. Do you think, you know, you could give some inspiration, words of wisdom to like the viewers today?
Yeah, of course, of course. I think the main message I always try to give to everyone, like different people, is like consistency is the way to win. Like it really is consistency that will allow you to win. Consistency and progression of what you're doing is how we're seeing people succeed in life in all different ways. It doesn't have to be with, you know, making music or, you know, making beats or being a creator. It can be with anything. So I think consistency is how you get yourself there. I think I've been fortunate enough to succeed in a lot of areas because of just my consistency. And, you know, even when there are bad days, which there always will be, like you're guaranteed bad days, so you just have to put that in your head that there's gonna be some bad days. Being consistent throughout it all is like how you really set yourself apart. So I think consistency is key. Trying to outwork yourself from the day prior is really smart, like as well. I honestly go off the kind of motto that like whatever I did the day before, I want to outwork that version of myself. So that's like kind of the mindset and the way that I live. 42, thank you so much for being the first guest of our new series, No Stylist, here on Downtown TV. The YBL Fit.
My name is Yuno Lee. Thank you so much.